1-3, plus 4.5 point dogs at home. Over under 42.5. Jeff, have you noticed that there's not that many home dogs this week?
Yeah, well, again, it's the change into the guard. It's the preseason thought process.
Mhm.
Who's good, who's not good based upon last year's teams and numbers. Now we got 4 month sample size. We're able to kind of separate, the good from the bad to the ugly.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you kick this one off because I've been kicking them all off today. So I'm gonna let you kick this one off. Where are you going with this one? Who do you like in this one? The Bengals or the Cardinals? And who is your bet going to?
My number was Cincinnati 5 with a 42, down to 3 across the Vegas Strip. The Arizona preseason look was they're bad. They're playing for Caleb Williams. They're playing for Drake May. They're the fact that Kyler Murray probably won't play the rest of the year. And what do they do? The week of the first game, they bring in Mr. Dobbs, who's been phenomenal. The one thing I like about this Arizona team, they don't quit. Now they had the big lead against the Giants at halftime, and they quit there. But they've been very, very, very competitive. Um, what I did here is this: is I with our number 4.5, I bought the hook. I took it up to 5. My point is, Carolina. I mean, Arizona again will be another one of these live trendy chalky home dogs. The fact is that you're never going to get Joe Burrow and the Bengals at a low point. The true value here is the Bengals, especially if it drops to 2.5. I think the Sharps will come in and pound the Bengals if it does drop to 2.5. I'm buying the number high here. Again, Joe's hurt. Offensive line is struggling. Defense not playing well. This is hands down the perfect bounce back spot for the Bengals. And the NFL needs Joe. They need the Bengals to be relevant. Don't forget, when the season started, it was all about the AFC and how many great quarterbacks we have. Well, Joe's hurt, Herbert's hurt. The list is endless. And that's all we're talking about now is the NFC team. So I bought the half point, got the Cards +5, but I'm really watching this number come Sunday. If I get this inside of 2.5, 3, I'll probably have another play on the Bengals side just to maybe hedge my opportunity. But for Tuesday purposes, Cards +5, pops.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna lean towards the same way that you're leaning right now as well too. I just think that you know what. Let me stop. Let me stop because I like the Cardinals every week because they're always getting plus points. Jeff, I don't care, and they've been plus points double digit twice, and then again they're 4.5 against a team that's coming in here struggling. You know, a team that's supposed to be good, but they struggling, and so you have to say to yourself, we can't. You know, use the same numbers on the Cardinals this week because if we give them a 7.5, everybody's going to be on the Cardinals this week. So we have to give the idea that, you know, the Bengals get one more chance to prove to us that they're one of the better teams in the league. So we're going to give them a 4.5 spread because they got to win by a touchdown, but meet us somewhere in the middle. Because if you make it at a 6.5, I promise you, everybody would have took the Cardinals. They would have easily took the Cardinals. This becomes a pro Bengals bet. And so, pretty much, the Cardinals, every time it seems like everybody's too heavy on one team, the Cardinals show up. They're going to lose this game by 3. I promise you that, Jeff. I'm taking them with the plus 4.5, and they'll have the lead in three out of the 4 quarters of this game as well, too. Watch him work. And you know what? Stop sleeping on Josh Dobbs, y'all. That boy can play. He's the top 20 passers in the league. He's number 20. I know that sounds funny, but you didn't expect he would be there either, right? So there it is. There it is. Okay. So we don't have to sit long on that one, Jeff. I'm taking the plus 4.5. I'm with you on that one, brother, because honestly, the Cardinals are a missed touchdown away from being 4-0 against the spread. Yeah, it was that close last week with San Francisco. And what did I tell you, Jeff? I took San Francisco at the last minute because I said this one right here is going to be too much for them. It's going to be too much. And San Francisco is going to take them seriously. After what they did to the Cowboys, they have to take them seriously because if you can beat anybody, you can beat them. You know what I mean? Beating the Cowboys was a miracle. But beating the 49ers can happen because you have extended scouting report on those guys.